love I can see. Ooh, type of love you can give to me. Ooh, don't want the love you had to tell me about. That type of love I can really do without. Come on, Gator. Start yourself. Remote start. Go. Go, go, Power Rangers. Start yourself. Now. Initiate. Operation. Back that ass up. The juvenile cash money record taking over for the 99 to 2000. Girl, you're working with some magic. You're magic. Don't ride like a magic. A hacky. On the curb, after her, gotta make it to the house, at the house, not the pussy out, Girl, you look good, won't you back that ass up? You a big fat woman, won't you back that ass up? Yeah. All my wood rounds, big fat women. Look at it. Girl, you look good, won't you back that? Let me see how I pick it up with one hand. This bitch heavy, y'all see it now. This bitch heavy. I pick this up with one hand. I'ma do it for the grand. Fuck it. You gotta get a good stab with it though. Let's see. Man, this bitch heavy, man. This bitch heavy. Yo, if I pick that up with one hand, y'all gotta send me money. I'm not even being funny. Stop playing, man. Yo, send me money right now, son. Y'all seen that shit live too. Send me money. Look how big, man. This shit big. This a big fine woman right here. Come on now. Man, tighten up, man. Send me some fucking money, man. That's a big fine woman. Won't you back that ass up? Call me Big Daddy. Won't you back that ass up? Girl, who was you playing with? Girl, who was you playing with? Back that ass up. Girl, you look good when you back that ass up. It's steak fry cuts. I like my steak fry cuts, man. Shit look like steak fries. Splitting with one hand, not wise. Driving while drunk is not wise, but I do that shit every day, B. Every day. Hang with it. I mean, I can get this with one hand. Look at that. Check him out, check him out. Why not split them vertical? That shit hurt your back. Only way you splitting rounds vertical is if you an old man and you got a chair. And then that shit gonna take you all day because you're gonna have to keep getting up and down to get the rounds or move them even if you got them close to the splitter. Look at that, steak fry. I ain't even gonna split that again. Fuck it, that's good. Steak fry. You already know what they say. Inside fish stick, outside tartar sauce. Schmear. 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 Go ahead and get another big fine woman. Come here, big girl. You gotta talk with your wood when you play with it. You gotta talk to it. Look at that, check that out. That's how you gotta stab it. That's how you got one-handed. You gotta snicker. You gotta sneer at your wood. See, this one got a knot in it right here. So flipping that over without two hands, let me see. You just gotta maneuver. It's a big girl, you know. You gotta maneuver. You know, you gotta tell it bust down. You gotta tell the big giant bust down. Check that out, big wood, baby. Woo! That's all you need right there. He's playing with his wood again. Y'all see how I blasted through that knot right there? That was a knot. Boy, I tell you what. I tell you what. Woo! Let me tell you what. Don't nobody blast through knots like my baby. There you go, baby. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl. There you are. Until I replace you with something a lot better. You're my special little princess. Check this out. This is a big back. This is a big girl right here. Look at that. Look at that. Shit. You said that big girls need love too? Look at that. Yeah, how we gonna keep it rocking like that? We ain't even gonna hold it. Long stroke. Yeah, I let that go all the way in just to show y'all a long stroke. This shit right here, you got that, cause this hardwood. What's wrong with y'all? Stop playing, man. You gotta get buck nasty. You gotta get buck nasty with it. Look at this, man. Come on, now. Say it again. It's a big girl. Look at that. This is how you pick a room. You get it balanced right in your hand first. See that? See how I'm fit? When you get good with this, you're going to automatically do this. It's like ultra instinct. It's not about how strong you are to get a good bite. It's about how you leverage it before the bite. You got to know when to flick of the wrist. Alright? Watch this. You don't, like a golf club, nah, you don't do that. This ain't golf. You got to come down, check that out, and then flick. You got to use the momentum of your downward strike. So let me show you. When you get about right here, that's when you flick this bit like that. You look at it, bit. Look. Listen to the sound. You heard that definitive sound from that definitive strike? Be sure about your strike. And put that big bitch on out there like, yeah. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. Put that big bitch on out there like, yeah. Because big girls need love too. Yes. Big girls need love too. Because big girls need love too. Come on. Alright. That's a good lesson for the day. We're done. Good job. Good job, everybody. We did a good job. We split this wood. Yes, that's right. We did it. Because we're official. Like gravy on biscuit. What that one do that? Yeah, that's typically how I do it though. In all seriousness, using the log splitter vertically hurts your back. I wouldn't recommend no young folk do that. Instead, what I recommend is you flip it vertically and split the big rounds. That's what I do. And then you quarter them like this. That way you don't put wear and tear on your chainsaw. You're not blasting through chains or having to stop every 20 minutes to sharpen the chain. I use my log splitter. I could take like a good 40-inch round and roll it to the log splitter. You don't have to lift it, carry it, use a tractor, roll it. And then there's a lip at the end of the log splitter. So I think I can show y'all this right now. Because people been asking me this. Once you learn the secret to this, you're not going to want little wood. You're going to always want big wood. I'm going to show y'all this right now. Just because y'all paid for this master course in wood splitting. Just because y'all been good pay piggies, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way for y'all real quick. Let me move the gator so it don't interfere with my signal. All right. And see, that's a big dumbass hickory wood round right there. That shit huge. This cooking wood right here, let me see which one I want to use, because I want to butt that up, get that quartered up, and well, first I need to get it split to about 14 inches in length, because it's going to be used for residential backyard smokers. Nothing extreme duty or severe duty. Shout out to severe duty. So I don't think I'll be using that. But that hickory wood round right there I'm pointing at, that's the heaviest piece of wood I got back here right now. I've made good progress. Y'all seen, yesterday this used to be filled with wood rounds. So all I got over there now is the cherry wood. And that piece of cherry wood right there, it looks huge, but don't be fooled. It's not nearly as heavy as an oak wood round of similar size. Residential backyard smokers ain't got shit on industrial backyard smokers. I know Vincent Cosket, but for somebody like me who's interested in providing this type of service, you'll find that it's more profitable to target your marketing at people with residential little backyard smokers from big box stores, because that's what most people have. Most people don't have a big dumbass, big stupid ass 500-gallon tow behind fire pit with a big back firebox that could take wood splits this size. Like I seen guys at the competitions with these big back with the stupid fireboxes just offset, sitting catty corner, not even offset, just the firebox is catty corner, and they just throwing boiler wood pieces in it, just smoking ribs. I'm talking about like big dumb boiler wood like this shit here. Matter of fact, they throwing that shit in there. They just chucking it in there. Just, I'm like, damn, nigga, what are you powering, a steamboat? Like, they just chucking that shit in there. But everybody don't have that. Most people have what I had, which is a typical Highland, Oklahoma Joe's Highland, a Longhorn, Picos. You know, overall, they're just looking for something between 8 and 14 inches that they could fit in the firebox, wood-wise. But let me show y'all why. And then too, you'll notice for the people who want to split stuff vertically, you'll notice the higher end log splitters, they don't flip up vertically. They're all horizontal like this. They have a log lift on them, but it's more efficient to work upright as opposed to kneeling, squatting, or sitting down on a bucket just splitting wood rounds. Because once that wood round is done, you're going to have to stand up, go somewhere else, and maneuver it to this spot. Like, you can have it all stacked right here, you still gonna have to get up and manhandle it over there. So let me show y'all. Sorry, big girl, but you gotta get off of here. So it's such a beautiful piece of wood, but look at that grain. The oak is unmistakable. Check that out. You know it's oak, just the sheer beauty. But get the fuck off of here. I love you, but you gotta go. I'm calling you a Uber. All right, let's flip this big bitch. When working with wood, everything's a big bitch. Everything's a big back, a big girl standing, running on her tippy toes. It don't matter. Everything is just, you gotta talk to it like this, man. Cause this shit can be real cumbersome. You gotta grab this handle like this. Let me show y'all. You know what? Before I even do that, let me get this pitchfork and clean some of this debris. Let me clean some of this debris so I can get a little bit of a smoother platform. And if y'all don't got a pitchfork, go pick up a pitchfork. They might as well give me a Sunday night show. Look at that. Look how I scooped that up. That's good kindling. All this gonna go in the fire pit. That's debris. So we're gonna put all that in the fire pit. So now I got a smooth platform for this H-style body right here to fit on. Let's go flip it up. Come on. One-handed. That's all you need. One hand. Flip that big bitch up like that. All right. You see that lip? See how it's not all the way on the ground? That's okay. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to show you something. This is why I wheel dual picaroons. And when you're working on a wood round right here, and you're looking for a place to put this picaroon, just hook it right here. You good. And then you could work. That way you don't have to bend over to pick nothing up. All right, let's go. What we gonna do? That shit huge. That's a big girl right there. But we're gonna go ahead and get this, because this is, let me see. You see that? See how that's cut the size end to end? So that black line right there, that marks my 16-inch mark. That's the 16-inch mark. So right there, just under the end in Oregon, that's cooking wood size right there. So that's all right. Let's go ahead. Now watch how I do this. One hand. Come on now. See that? See that definitive strike? Pull. Definitive strike? Pull. See that? Now if I keep rolling it, it's gonna roll right here into this pile. We don't want that. So what do? Watch this pivot. The side. Yes. Check that out. It don't need a definitive strike. See that? You see that? See how easy? See how I'm using minimal effort? This is why I love big girls. Talking about wood. I love big girls because you get more. All right? You get more. Check that out. See that? I'm not even sweating. All right, now check this out. Check how I line this up. Pull. See how I'm using my foot to stop it? Now watch what happens. Side, turn. Check this out. Check that out. You need a picaroon. I'm telling you, right? I don't give a fuck if you got a tractor, a skid steer with a grapple. Get a fucking picaroon. I'm telling you real shit. Check this out. Look. Roll. Now look where I'm at. Huh? See that? Side, position it. Side, position. All right, what we're going to do now is flip it. But y'all want to know how I'm going to flip it with one hand. Check this out. You want to get the picaroon lodged in the wood facing the wedge. So what I mean like that, the wedge right here. It should be right here in the wood. See that? Okay, let's do it. Stand on the other side so you get a good bite. See that? It's not perfect, but I'm going to show you something. Get on this side. All right? Grab it. Pull forward. Just like that. You see that? Of course you didn't, because I'm a beast and you're not. But you're paying me, so I'm going to show you. Now, that's not good. See that angle? When the wedge comes down, it's not going to contact the top. So all it's going to do is hit that and make a mess and not split anything. So how do we remedy that? Once again, pull out your picaroon. All right? Now, this is a heavy piece of wood. I'm going to show you something. You're going to want to kiss me after I show you this. Check this out. The same way we got this flipped over is the same way we're going to stand this bad boy up. See that? See that? Watch what I do. Lift, and it's easy because of leverage. It's easy. No sweat. Pull up. See that? Look where my knees are. I'm bracing it with my knee. Now I have one free hand to go ahead and operate the handle. Of course, I got, you know, my free hand on the phone, but you get it. You hold this wood round with your knee and your picaroon and you split. When the wedge contacts the surface of the wood round, back up. And then let it do its thing. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's beautiful. That's all you really gotta do. And to the picaroons, they prevent you from having to do everything by hand and just kind of when you manhandle it by hand, you're not gonna be as efficient as somebody working with two picaroons. So all these big girls back here, I loaded on the trailer by myself. And I could probably load like 15 to 20, I'll say 26-inch diameter rounds in like 10 minutes with this method on the trailer, of course, if I can get to it. The trailer gate on my 16-foot trailer, the gate serves as a ramp. So when I back up, you just roll it like I showed you, and then you just take the two picaroons and you ice like you climbing the ice wall. Just stab, 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 roll it back, roll it till you get on the trailer and you good. You don't gotta lift it, pick it up, none of that shit. Then once you get on the trailer, stick it on the side and lower it down, you good. Good money. Let me see if I can do this one. Let's do it. That bitch heavy too. Let's do it. Check out that new pump. New pump. Now what I've seen a lot of older men do on the forums and stuff, they'll put like a split piece of wood, like a wedge, and that makes it easier for them to maneuver. But a lot of those guys are splitting wood rounds that big and they got like a bucket they're sitting on. Which, to be honest, they're making more work for themselves. Because you're at a lower, you gotta be standing up is the most efficient way to split wood. I don't care if you're using an axe or a splitter. So I'm gonna show y'all how. See that? See how I got my free hand? Look at my free hand. All right, see what happened? I let my knees go. You see the wedge is holding the wood up. When the wedge contacts the surface, back up. Back up. You don't even need this in here no more. Now if it's oak, if it's red oak, it'll split clean. White oak likes to be a little bit more difficult, but let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see if it splits clean across. You see that? Split clean across, all right? So now, this is easier for me to handle. So all you gotta do at this point, move this to the side. You see that? See how I did that? Now what we gonna do? Pull that wedge back up. Guess what we gonna do? And I'm being bougie. I'm still using the picaroon, even though this is light enough for me to move by my hand. But in order for me to use my hand, I would have to it will be more involved. This picaroon is precise. So check this out. See how I swing that bitch around? Check that out. Remove that. Put that to the side. Let's see if it's split clean again. You see that? You want to kiss me now, don't you? I just made somebody's workload a lot easier. I just showed you an industry secret. How we gonna get it off? Picaroon. Walk up. How we gonna move that out the way, BD? Picaroon. Walk up. Set that bad boy right on over here. All these splits, these quarter sections I could pick up with my hand and picaroon easy. So they went from that big dumbass round right there to this. Check this out. Go ahead and move the wedge out the way. Get that bad boy right there. And if it's too heavy, drag it. Drag it. See that? Look at this. Look, we're gonna do this the same way. Check this out. Get a good bite. When we gonna do it the same way. Same way, ain't nothing changed. The same way. See my knees? See how my knees are holding up? It's easy. Go ahead, put that bad boy down. Just like that. See it made contact, back up. Split clean, baby. You good. Sometimes it don't split clean and you can run it back through on the opposite side if it don't split clean and break away like that. But other times, let's see. Yeah, just run it back through. And you good. Put that back up. Now once you get everything, once you get the big rounds quartered, go ahead. Put that big bit down. You want to take your picaroon again. Grab this bitch. Get over here. And put that bitch on there and you cooking with fire, boy. I said, let me tell you something. You cooking. And then from the table, it gets split and goes into the back of the gator. And from the gator, it gets ferried to the location of the yard I'm currently stacking it in. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm telling you good shit. All right, good lesson, everybody. Okay, y'all making me work for this money. Y'all making me work for this internet money. Pay me. Yeah, I love those big rounds. I can't. And then I like the big rounds yield the type of splits that I call steak fry. So you see that? Beautiful. You're not going to get nothing that blocked off with a little 12, 16-inch diameter wood round. Everything right here, steak fry. The reason I like the steak fry style splits is because they stack a lot better. They stack a lot better. I can't even begin to tell y'all how much better this stuff stack than the stuff right there and on the other side of the yard. This is what I say when I tell y'all you learn something new every year through experience. A lot of the smaller stuff that I used to get, you could get more of it, but it yields less splits, and the splits have an unfavorable dimension. It makes it harder to stack unless you're like some type of Tetris stack master. I am a stack master because some of this white oak that's knotted up, it splits weirdly. You got a weird shaped split. So you can see with some of this stack, I was working with pin oak. That's a type of red oak, but it doesn't split like black oak. So I had to really, you can see I got some leaning this way, going that way, just in order to make room for it to kind of not fall, but lean a little bit to the right when it dries out, and it won't fall over and end up looking like that stack up there. So it's just little things like that you learn along the way. So this is why I love trunk second. Once I learned that and got my second picker room, like I thought you needed a skid steer or grapple. No, all you need is a 16-foot trailer. You could do it in a dump trailer too, as long as you got the ramps. If you got the swing outdoors, you're gonna need somebody to load wood this big, because I can't pick this stuff up. Y'all see how I do this, and it's easy. But as far as picking it up and throwing it in there, but maybe if you get a team of guys or something, or you go and somebody got like a tractor, they can load it up for you. But you got a dump trailer, you're gonna need the steel ramps, and you can just walk it up in there. So I use my trailer ramps, let them down, and just walk it up. And then when I get, shout out to Lil Old Man, and then when I get back to the house, I don't even bring the trailer back here to unload. I unload all this with the gator. So my driveway got a little dip in it, so I back the trailer up strategically and surgically, angling towards that dip. That way my trailer gate, when I let it down, it falls right into the bed of the gator. Then from there, put the brake on the gator, block the front wheels off, and unload. Just walk it down the trailer, over the ramp, and into the back of the gator. Get off, close the gate, come back here, and dump. Then go do it again. That's what I do now that I don't have a skid steer. See, you gotta adapt. Gotta adapt. So that's pretty much how I do it. And I love big girls, man. I can't go back to the little skinny. I just can't, man, because you work harder. It's a lot more bending over for a lot less wood. I like just getting one big piece of wood. I'm gonna show you. Y'all see that one hickory wood round back there? That's about 28 inches, I believe 28 to 30 inches in diameter. It's a big girl. All right, you measure 28 inches, you see how big that is, and it's 16-inch in length. That's a big girl right there. That weighs probably like, that weighs more than a lot of you people out. That's heavy as fuck. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. That's 250 easy. When I split that up, it's gonna make, I say like, it take like 10 of those, 12, and I got me a full cord. That's it. Just 12 of those big girl right there, you got a full cord. You good. Without all the back and forth and all the fuss, and you're gonna get some nice ass pieces. I'm telling you some real shit. Wish the gator sidewalls were a little taller to hold more wood. It's all right. I mean, when I'm moving the big girls like that, I can only fit like 2 to 3 pieces in here anyway. Typically 3. And nothing goes over the side. Now when I'm delivering a quarter, I could put a quarter cord in here, and it's going to be stacked to say about right here. So what I do is, if you notice, I travel with ratchet straps. I got 2. So once this row gets up to here, you see this lip on the bed of the gator? See that hook? See that? That's real steel. That ain't going nowhere. Never had a problem with it. It hasn't even bent out of shape. That's good stuff. John Deere don't make it like this no more. It's a channel under there designed just for this. Hook it to the other side, you good. Load, drive the trailer on the Gator, go deliver a quarter cord. You may get someplace and they got a big dumbass backyard and they don't want it dropped in the driveway and they're like, oh, I got my wood rack back here. You can go on back, you can head on back the driveway. They got a double wide gate and hit in the backyard and drive back across the barn where they got the wood rack. Good money. They gonna love you. They gonna blow kisses at you. They gonna want you to come back. It done been people who expected me to pull up and drop the shit in the driveway. Cause I had one guy, he ordered from the Mexicans down the street. They not even down the street, they like down the road. And he said he was upset with the service. He said they showed up, the wood was dirty. Was the wood seasoned? Yes, but dirty wood typically means it's either punky, because the more quantity you have, you sacrifice a little bit of quality. So you're not gonna have time. If this is a big operation, I'm not gonna have time to really make stacks like this. So your quality suffers, but your quantity improves. So that's what's going on up the road. But they just charge premium prices, like the quality is there. So when they back up in the dump truck, you're gonna get a lot of dirt in your driveway, and then for some reason beer cans and shit, the cigarette butts, because they're loading it with a wheel loader. They just load the dump truck with a wheel loader. They scoop, the wood is in a pile, they scoop it, put it in there, wop, wop. Go to the job, deliver it, back it up, dump it in the driveway, get the money, roll the fuck out. So you're gonna be left there with whoever, and you're gonna have to walk it to the backyard if you don't have a wheelbarrow, or you're gonna have to put some labor in it. So that's why when I deliver, like I have like straight my callbacks and comeback people, my rate is insane. So they're gonna want me to come back because it's more convenient. People love convenience. So if I can get it where you want it, then you won't have to work as hard when somebody drops it in the driveway and you gotta walk it back. Not only that, but you gotta take a blower, a leaf blower or something, and blow the driveway off from all that dirt and debris. So this is clean firewood. This shit not in the dirt. It's not stuck in a pile. It has nice airflow, quality cuts. Each cut I personally touch. Every split you see, I have touched with my fingers. I know these are like my children. I know each and every split. I know the defects. I know them. Like I know every split right here. This shit intimate. Y'all just seen me split this. I know this. This the rebellious one right here. See this? Check him out. That's Roderick. Look at him. Look at that knot. He's not going to want to stack as good as this star pupil here. This my honor roll student. This Eric. All right. See that? That'll stack beautifully. This, but I got a place for this. I know what to do. So I know all the ins and outs. I know my wood. I know what I have. It's pretty easy to know what I have because it's all oak, and I'm the only one running to get it. This shit just superior quality. I'm not lying when I tell y'all I have superior. This shit, you're not gonna find nothing better than this. And part of the reason for that is because I haven't scaled up to a massive operation. So DG needs a friend if he names a wood piece. Oh darn, aka best friend, aka slap a hoe. You might be right. Look at us, and I see a mouse just crawl through there. That's why I love my rat snakes, the black snakes. Do we have king snakes here? Because you see the mice, so when you see a snake, don't fuck with it. But yeah. Can you identify plywood at a glance? I can't. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's not one of my talents. Probably by smell, if it wasn't like just walking into Home Depot, and plywood is like, I can't do that. I can't do that with lumber. I can't do that with boards. This is only with trees and firewood that's been unprocessed and things of that nature, organic shit that wasn't like, you know, like treated and all that other shit. Yeah, it might not be as good for a massive operation. Having an extra person or two could help be more efficient if they had the same mindset. Very rarely are you going to find somebody with the same mindset that doesn't plan on taking over the company or whatever it is you got going on when you die. So for that, you would probably, your kids, your son, when he grows up, probably be the best thing smoking. But as a lot of kids grow up doing this with their old man, they tend to lose ambition for it in their older years. Like say 25, they've been doing it since they were young. This is how they've been living. They tend to want to do something else. They tend to want to go explore, you know, go sow seeds elsewhere, try to step out of the shadow of their old man and become their own man. And if not, they just straight lazy and just don't really want to do the shit because they have a been there, done that attitude about it, you know. So I'm not gonna say that. I don't know the recipe for this. All I'm saying, you'll know when you see the person or you go to hire somebody or somebody comes help you seasonally or something like that. But I tried doing that with somebody and they that shit didn't work. Um, then they did drugs. I ain't even gonna hold like they did drugs. I can't I don't even want somebody like that even knowing where I live for real. Well, I'm not just gonna bring nobody back here on that type of time and like you'll never come to my house type shit because I had equipment back here. I don't lock none of my stuff up. All my stuff just sit. I don't even lock my truck up. Um, I had when you have equipment like that in here, your skid steer come up missing, all types of shit. So I don't even right now for what I do. It's just better for me. And sometimes maybe every now and then somebody need some cash and they like, yo man, I just need a couple quick hundred. Like you want to work? They're like, yeah, I'll work. Working for a day or two, maybe a week. If you get a job doing log splitting or something, have them out there. But a lot of people can't even make that. I had one guy with me. I had this splitting job in town, and man, the second day that nigga flaked. Serious. A lot of people don't feel comfortable dealing with wood mites, wood roaches, wood worms, maybe seeing a snake or two. A lot of people, they really not on that type of time. Like they see that shit, they be hard work and see that shit, and that shit just change the whole mood, you know? Like a lot of people, they freak out. I'm calm. I see shit, I pick up a snake and just be like, oh, hey, everybody. Blow it a kiss, put it down. A lot of people, they, and they like, yo, I'm not coming back. Like, you bugging, son. So, I mean, it's hard finding help. I don't know what to tell you. And then too, all the young men, they just want to be online superstars. Like people think I'm bullshit when I say that, but that's a real problem plaguing young men everywhere. They just want to do what they see their favorite content creator doing, and that's not actually doing the work. Like you see me out here splitting wood, making videos on YouTube about it. But nah, actually just living online. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just like the watermelon farmer down south. He was in Alabama. I was watching this program. And he had, he had like 100 some odd acres, but he was only farming 10 acres. It was him, one of his sons. He had like 8 kids. They grew up. A lot of them moved away, started families of their own. He had one son. He was a youngin'. He was like 16. He had him out there working with him. And he had a couple local people from the community out there working with him. And they was like, how come you only farming like this 10 acres right here? He was like, because I can't get no help. He was like, I would do something with the rest of my acres, but there's nobody that's going to help me do it. And I'm getting old. No one wants to work. So, you know, that's the other thing. And then too, a lot of people going into, you know, academia and all that other shit, going off to college and shit. So, you know, it's a problem, but it's not a problem. It's just the way of the world. The world is just, we just moving forward. That's all. I ain't even gonna see it as an enemy. It's just, Well, those types have weeded themselves out. Did a good. Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna complain about the youngins, man. They out there. They making more money. Um, doing less work. You know, and a lot of young men been it's been drilled into their heads that men got to be the financial provider. So when a lot of young men grow up, they gonna look for the easiest way to make that money and provide. I can't fault. I ain't even gonna sit here and get on no high horse about nothing around. I thought about that shit too. I'm like, all the propagandizing about what young men need to grow up and do and get money and provide for your family, what a lot of people leave out is how to do it. They just tell little niggas, yo, you need to get money. You gotta get money, get a job, go pay off your girlfriend's debt and her college tuition and all that shit, and go have a large family and support their ass by yourself. But no one says how. So of course you're gonna get a lot of drug dealers that feel like they gotta take care of their grams, they sisters. They gonna be out here doing any and every fucking thing. You gonna get some guys that go into the porn. You gonna get some guys that just start a OnlyFans and make a shit ton of money. You gonna get the grifters, the guys that want to grift the Christian community or whatever the case may be, and just tap into that. Like a lot of people just bark. This what oftentimes grown men do to young men. They just bark order like get money and a man provides for his family. And then when the little niggas grow up, they provide for their family, but you just may not feel like it's the morally correct way to do it. That's because they lack guidance on it. That comes from people just saying to do shit without actually laying the groundwork for how to do it. Like when you have a man telling you some shit like that, and there's no visible footprints so you can follow in his footsteps to get what he gets, you're going to take that, internalize it, and it's going to mean whatever you want it to mean. At the end of the day, you may end up doing some weird, goofy gay shit. Just because you heard it, just because they was all you in Hollywood, and you like, yeah, you can sit naked in this hot tub with me for some money. And your moral compass all the way to fuck. Your moral compass pointed down yonder. No, you don't know. So, there's more than one way to skin a cat, but a lot of people get, a lot of boys get told what to do, but they don't get shown how to do it. Can't tell a young boy what to do and how to do it. Show them how to do it. So, and that's what's lacking for real. I mean, in my opinion, everybody's telling these young boys what to do, but they not showing them how to do it. It's just like you go to school and your teacher, she tells you you got homework, passes the ditto around, that's front and back, but she don't show you how to do it in class first, That used to be one of the things my parents got on me about. I would bring homework home, be like, I don't know. They was like, you weren't paying attention. Instead of immediately helping me, this is how my parents, they used to get on, and this shit annoyed me. They got on my ass about everything. I bring homework home, the ditto. The ditto in my school, that meant the front and back. There was one piece of paper, front and back. Usually in math class, we got dittos. I bring it home. Say long division for some fucking reason. I get upstairs, parents, you go to your parents, you be like, yo, I need help. Cause you really want them to do the shit. Cause you like, I need help. They didn't just immediately jump to help me. It was like, did your teacher go over this with you? When you like, they be like, so you weren't paying attention in class. You weren't, but you like, you him and haw and all that shit. But that's how that type of shit they tap into, they didn't know. It was like, yo, cause your teacher go over everything on that homework sheet. Before your teacher ain't just gonna send you off with some shit that she didn't already go over in school. Like that division she showed you, put the 3 right here, draw this dumbass house with the line going this way, that bitch horizontal as fuck. Put the 350 right here. Put this number on top of that, carry the one, drop that shit down here. That shit gonna end up looking like a New York strip steak by the time the equation is done. But you completely blanked out during that whole process in class. Now you at home trying to get your parents to tell you how to do the shit. You know, so yeah, the teacher don't just give you homework without telling you how to do it in class. So I feel like grown men shouldn't tell these young boys, just give them assignments like get a trade without showing them how to actually do it. So that shit that's one of the things that need to carry over is examples. You know, a lot of dudes don't lead by example. They just lead by barking orders or just telling you what the fuck to do. Meanwhile, they did something else altogether entirely different. You know? That's just, and this shit just the way the world works. But y'all seen it firsthand how you split those big dumbass rounds. I'm pretty sure I made somebody's job a lot easier with that. Because when I got the first picker room, my life changed. But when I got that second picker room, bro, when I got the second picker room, I felt like Ultra Instinct Goku. I felt like I tapped into a level I didn't even know. I tapped into a level that was beyond the realms. You hear me? I just, yo, that second, and that bit was expensive. I got the first picker room, it was $80. I remember the Fiskars. The Fiskars was 32 bucks on eBay. I seen the Oregon before I got the Fiskars, and I remember looking at the price difference. Like, why the fuck would I pay $80 for an 18-inch handle picker room? Fucking fiberglass. It's fucking outrageous, right? So I got the Fiskars. The Fiskars broke in 2 months. Y'all see how I stabbed my pieces of wood? You gotta, man, the tip broke off. So I was looking, I was like, man, should I get another Fiskars? I still got the Fiskars. I didn't even warranty it or nothing. I was like, nah. I got the Council tools. The shit made in America. I think I paid like $93. I got the Council tools and the Wood-Mizer at the same fucking time. Because I didn't know which one I was going to like. Because I noticed the head shape was different. The Wood-Mizer picker room, it had that Toucan Sam nose on it. And I was like, okay. But Wood-Mizer is a known brand. Everybody got the sawmills and this and that. The Wood-Mizer makes a lot of products. Reputable brand. I got that shit, was extremely disappointed. I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, it was just awkward. 36-inch handle, awkward, extremely difficult to use. It was cumbersome. It was even bad for dragging logs out of a fucking pile. It was dog shit. It was the Wood-Mizer picker. It was dumpster crumb. People like, it was a picker-roon or was it a hooker-roon? Whatever it was dumpster crumb. That's what it was. So the Wood-Mizer, got it out of here. The Council tools picker room, I still have that to this day. It's good for pulling rounds out of a pile, but as far as stabbing it and lifting it, no. I almost gave the Council tools away, but it is extremely shock absorbent. It has a hickory wood handle, and I love and it stays in my truck. It lives in my truck bed. Like I said, anywhere my truck goes, that fucking Council picker, it goes there too. Just in case I'm somewhere, I left my Oregon picker rooms somewhere else, I can use that. But that shit is just in the way to use unless you like and pulling rounds out of a pile. No. Then I got the Oregon. I got the Oregon picker room. It's like made in America company. I was like, this shit expensive. It was 80 bucks. I got it. When I got it, I thought I wasn't going to like it because it was an 18-inch handle. I'm used to dealing with 28-inch, 36-inch handles. But that 18-inch, bro, if you're a tall person, it may sound like it makes sense to get the 28-inch handle. Get the 18-inch handle. I'm telling you real shit. This shit makes no fucking sense on paper. Yo, get that 18-inch handle, son. Like, if you are over 6 feet, I'm telling you right now. I don't know how this shit, it makes a world of difference. I don't fucking know. All right. I'm not the architect of this shit. So I got that. Man, my fucking life changed, bro. My fucking life changed. Man, when I got the second, and then when I got the second one, that's all it is. But when I bought the first one, it was $80. When I got the second one, the price had jumped to $120. I don't know how. Well, I know we know how, but yeah, I paid $80 for one. Like 8 months later, went to go buy another one, same kind, that shit was $120. Like, I couldn't find nothing cheaper. Like it was people on there trying to get $150 for it. Like the cheapest one I could find was $120, free shipping. And no store carries that in the store. So yeah, man, that's how you do that. That's how you do that there. I'm pretty sure it's garlic planting season right now. It might be. I haven't. My wife, she did garlic. She'll know, but I don't care about nothing outside of watermelons, eggplant. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about nothing else outside of watermelons. And it is not watermelon growing season right now. I tell you what. Let me tell you something. Don't put the fucking watermelon seed in the ground. I'm a watermelon farmer. I'm a farmer. I farm watermelon. I'm a fucking watermelon farmer. And I'm gonna claim that shit on my tax status and then declare all types of losses. I'm a fucking watermelon farmer with no product. I shit you not. BG watermelon questions. Are many watermelons supposed to have green meat? No, it's gonna be pink. Certain types, the meat yellow. The flesh is gonna be yellow. The rind is gonna be like a clear green, like a type of light green. But no, the flesh of the water is not supposed to. It's supposed to be pink or yellow. Some of them are orange, like the crimson. The crimson sweet, I think, is it orange? Then I don't even know what they call the yellow ones. But yeah, all of the sugar, from the sugar babies on up to the North Carolina crosses, is gonna have pink flesh. My watermelon turned out phenomenal. This was the best year for me with watermelons in my life. And this is like my fourth year doing watermelons. Each year I get better. Bro, I did so good. I didn't even think they were gonna do good in the auxiliary watermelon patch I put there. But I only had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants. Man, I got a shit ton of watermelon. I'm talking about big ones too. The big ones. BIGUNS. Big ones. Them shit, man, they were big girls. I ain't even gonna hold you. They were big girls, man. Shout out to big girls. Man, I did that shit surprised me. I was talking shit at the beginning of the year, like, yeah, do this watermelon, watch my watermelon. I didn't really know. Man, when that shit worked out, I was like, shit really worked. I ain't fucking know what they were gonna do. I'm getting better. It was my worst pumpkin year. I might try pumpkins next year. But I think I'm kidding myself, because I'm gonna want to put every square inch I have available to watermelon. So I don't think I will be doing pumpkins next year, but it sounds good to say. Hey, I might do pumpkins next year. People are like, ooh, I'm not. But yeah, I might do pumpkins next year. You know, who knows? I can't do that much sweetness fruit wise. I always lean more towards citrus. But you got certain watermelon types that's not that sweet, and you got some that's sweet. I'm talking about that shit tastes like, man, you biting in the watermelon I grew. I don't even know what type that was. I don't feel it wasn't a sugar baby. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. We got that shit from the farm. That shit was so fucking sweet. I felt like that shit was just wrong. That shit, you ever had a watermelon so sweet and it was just so juicy? It was juicy and cool. That's the best type of watermelon when it's juicy and cool. We cut the rinds off. We don't do the pie slices. Like my wife, she get it, cut the ends off, then and she turn it like she woodworking. Like that bitch spinning on a lathe, right? We got a big ass cutting board. She'd take the cleaver and just while turning, carve that bitch. I'm telling man, I tell you what. She know how to work wood. She knows I put her on a lathe, she can spin. So I'm telling you, but she'd carve up that watermelon something so fucking nice, and then split it, and then we'll have like these slices that's just free of the rind, and you can just eat the whole. And it's just like it's almost comes out like a chicken tender shape, just with more form. It's easy, is ergonomical. It's easy to handle. It's easy to eat. Man, that shit just, and then when it's kind of cool, and when you bite into the watermelon and they got that crunch, that crisp, because they be crisp, man, they're the best watermelon. That's how our watermelon turned out, and the shit was sweet. That shit felt borderline bad for my body. That shit was sweet, and I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh, natural sugars. I was up there like grinds. Spit the seeds out. That's all it is. You eat your watermelon chunks with a pickle. Shit. Telling you, our watermelon turned out great, man. I don't even give a fuck about nothing. It turned out so good. I don't want to devote no more land to anything else. And me and her gonna have to fight because she gonna want to put all this miscellaneous shit. Now I want straight watermelons. That's it. We not gonna do nothing else. I say that, but we gonna end up doing. We not doing nothing else. No Thai chili, maybe Thai chili peppers. No egg, maybe eggplant. Thai chili peppers and eggplant. No tomato. We gonna do tomatoes because she be making her salsa and makes her paste for the pizza. And we are like for taco night, like she'll just make this salsa. Yeah, but that's it. It's gonna be straight watermelon. We gonna do a whole bunch of herbs and shit too though, cause I gotta start making my seasoning. That's it though. We not doing nothing. And sunflower, we gonna do sunflower because I want sunflower seeds. But outside of that, we not doing nothing. It's gonna be straight. We gonna do butternut squash again. We got butter. Our butternut squash did good over there. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit did real good. That shit did good. Outside of and squash. We gonna do squash. Other than that, we not doing the garden. We gonna do zucchini too. We gonna do zucchini. But outside of that, yeah, we not doing nothing else but watermelon. When anniversary time rolls around, BG does wood chips instead of rose petals. Fuck those rose petals. Fuck the rose. Walk in there with straight wood chip. Tomorrow will come, and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Walking there, be sprinkling on it. It's our anniversary. The first thing I'll do is get right with you. It's our anniversary. Plant some garlic now, BG. I'm. You know, we got some shit in the front yard too. But it's not like all over the place, making shit look trashy. It's like it's it's really sure. Y'all seen the front yard? Y'all seen it in like a skit or something? It's like we got garden bed. I just did the garden beds. I brought mulching this year, but yeah, we got this shit look real neat and tight. I like when shit looks like it has form to it. I like shit with structure. You know, yeah, it's good. So we might do something up there. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. There's somebody out there that's watching me right now, anniversary, and they forgot. I don't even celebrate anniversaries. I don't do that shit. Boy, I'm so glad I was upfront and honest at the start of this relationship. I tell you what, there's no substitute with just being upfront and honest. With a woman, you take interest in. Like I'm talking about from the start. I'm talking about like when you, not even, you know, it's like, today, ask her out. I don't know what the fuck people do today. Yeah, people meet on Facebook today. I don't know. They go on Christian Mingles. You met somebody on Christian Mingles. Y'all messaging back and forth. You withholding all types of vital information. You withholding all type. People be withholding all types of information on these dating websites. You messaging a giant like, yeah, it's all good. Me, the whole time you got chronic bronchitis. That shit. Her first night over there, you just can't stop coughing on the bed. Nah, just be like, yo, this writer be like, yo, you know, my bronchitis. Wow. So, I tell you what. Some of y'all be messaging people on dating apps and shit. Somebody on blackpeoplemeet.com right now trying to get a date and shit. You got IBS. Knowing good and hell well you don't got no business trying to take somebody out the Red Lobster with your irritable bowel syndrome. Every 5 minutes you disappear again. She just sitting there like, where the fuck you going now? I'll be back. Let me be back. Hold on. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. That's when you blow the wood chips. I could just go in there butterball naked with the guitar and just play a little doo-wop. People on Facebook meeting people right now talking about computer love. Computer love, shooby-doo-wop-a-doo-wop, I wanna love you. That shit make. Go tell your girl right now when you about to get into something, go to your girl and be like, shooby-doo-wop-a-doo-wop, I wanna love you. Shooby-doo-wop, my computer love. Don't nothing dry the pussy up faster. I'm telling you something right now. that shit was doing, bro. Which I want to talk about. I don't know what the fuck. Y'all want to talk about current events or something? What y'all got going on? Y'all want to talk about Israel and whatnot? Y'all want to talk about Israel again? Like y'all didn't watch a million videos on that bullshit already? And run around, some of y'all run around online collecting opinions of different people like infinity stones. Niggas just become a dictionary of opinions. This nigga's a thesaurus of opinions. Don't even know how to feel yourself. Just, I don't know. I watched that dumbass. I tapped in a part of that Anomaly live stream. Shout out to Anomaly. That's my favorite YouTuber. I tapped in a part of that dumbass live stream, that long, dry ass live stream he did. This nigga took like 2 hours to basically tell niggas he don't know what the fuck going on over there. It's like, nigga, you could have said that in the first 2 fucking minutes. How did you you just beat around Robin Hood's barn with this shit? Cause I don't know, and then people want me to know, and I'm like, dude, chill out. I don't know. All I do is have a good haircut, and I don't have a lineup, but I got good hair. I'm like Puerto Rican Jesus, and I'm half Italian, so I am white, and it's like black people, and then Spanish people, and then Donald Trump, and then Grandpa Moderna, and then Pfizer, and Moderna, and then Moderna, and then because everybody, and I'm like, dude, chill out. And some people think Ron DeSantis is good, so I come and I'm like the ADL, and it's like, maybe people might not like that. And I'm just sitting here, good hair, I got like a Pantene commercial, I'm just sitting here because I got Sheen, I don't have no pictures in the background, even though I tell you I might have a girlfriend, but I don't have a girlfriend, I sleep on a blow-up bed. That's just like, oh my God. And it's like, you move to Florida, and then go North Carolina across watermelons, and then I just say all that because people want me to know. I'm like, dude, I can't know, because anytime somebody jumps the gun, and they're like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then they change course, and they're like, we don't even know what we said, because they're just reporting on what somebody else said. And dude, I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. And I moved out of Los Angeles, and now I'm in Orange County, and it's a lot better out of here. And then also, because Conservative Party, I'm just extremely disappointed, and I don't know what's going on with the Israeli-Palestine conflict. I was like, nigga, you could have led with that. Could have just led with that. Shout out to Anomaly, man. Shooby-doo-wop-a-doo-wop, I wanna love you. Shooby-doo-wop, my computer love. True love. Shout out to Roger Troutman. Shout out to Zap Roger. That nigga, he got on that auto-tune with the tube on that bit. True love. We was like, what the fuck? This nigga, when niggas first heard the auto-tune, it sounded like we was hearing music from a different dimension. We was like, this nigga just switched to a different dimension to deliver this verse. True love, true love. Can somebody love you, baby? Can somebody love you, computer love? True love. We was like, what the fuck? Then we seen the video with this nigga with the shit right here in the tube and this shit. It looked like he was chewing on a Twizzler. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. Niggas was like, yo, that's that auto-tune shit. That's the manual auto-tune. That back in the day when auto-tune was manual as fuck. It wasn't no record your voice, and then the producer on the switchboard on the ones and two, he just like, we're gonna amplify this right here, auto-tune that, bring that back down, fade this out. Nah, nigga, your shit, you had a Twizzler hanging out your mouth. Spit building up in the corner of your shit. You seen Zap Roger? You seen the Zap Roger band? They was sitting there performing. He had the shit right here. It was just banging on the notes. That shit took coordination. That's back in the day when it took skill to use the auto-tune. That's the hardest. Shout out to Lil Wayne on that Lollipop song. That's one of the most memorable Kanye West bars of all time. Don't worry how my wrist got so free. Tell that girl like Dorito, that's nacho cheese. Tell her friends like Frito, I'm trying to lay. I can only have one and I ain't trying to wait. We was like, back in 08 when we heard that shit, we was like, bars! Damn, nigga, rewind that. Rewind that. Did he just tell his bitch this nacho cheese? Damn! That was the slickest shit ever. We forgot what Lil Wayne said after hearing that shit. What y'all want to talk about, man? I want to talk about what y'all want to talk about. I want to shift grip. So whatever y'all on, I'm. Thomas Sowell saw your video. He said he want all the smoke. Man, fuck Thomas Sowell. Shout out to Thomas Sowell. Am I saying it so well? Thomas Sowell? Sowell? Thomas Sowell? Fuck him. Shout out. He watching me from the bush. Shout out to him. But fuck him. I ain't time for this shit. Fuck him. You can pull water out of the air to survive if you need to. Yeah, we got a dehumidifier in the, yeah, you get a dehumidifier. I've never seen Anomaly, but I hear about him, mostly hear a lot. Is he actually worth watching, or is it, he's not worth watching? I'm just being blunt and honest. He's my favorite YouTuber, but no, the nigga's not worth watching. Anomaly, these ain't shots neither. This is just, no, nigga. No, not at all. But yeah, you're gonna hear about a lot of different people when you tap into different people online, because it's like an intersect, it's like crossroads. It's like an intersect, it's like a four-way stop sign here. So it's like you're gonna get people from over there, you're gonna get people from over there, you're gonna get people from over there and over there. And people gonna bring up certain names. Then people I watch, which I really don't watch nobody but Tractor Time with Tim and my all-time favorite YouTuber of all time, Anomaly. But man, you gonna get and Made by Jim Bob when he doing, oh yeah, baby, come on, baby, we gotta go, baby. And when he's talking about Beg Hardier, but yeah, you know, you gonna get all types of shit, man. That's because this the internet. We more connected now than ever. I remember the dude, he was in here the other day, he said, yo, we are less connected now than we have ever been. I was like, man, that's a lie like shit. That is a whole ass lie and a half. That's 1000% not true. Fuck you mean we are less connected now as people than we ever been. I know what a white girl in San Francisco on Duke Street had for breakfast this morning. For no fucking reason. We are connected. We have never been more connected. You know we connected the fuck when a community of people who have never met, maybe will never meet, don't help each other out at all, come together and say they are a community. Just because they online. We are connected. Nigga, this shit here, this shit like, nigga, this shit Lego. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This shit connect. We connect. Niggas come together and form like Voltron. You got people that bond over hating people. You got people that bond over loving people. You got people that bond because they like, oh, you watch so-and-so? I watch so-and-so too. That shit like its own little Christian mingles, black people meet, eHarmony type of thing right there in and of itself. That's how marriage is. Like, people in the future, they gonna look back and be like, how y'all meet? Oh, because we both watched Salty Cracker, and then we bonded over that because that was the icebreaker. It was like, you watch Salty Cracker? I was like, oh, you watch Salty Cracker? I watch Salty Cracker too. And it was like, oh, let's watch them again. And then we bonded, and they bond. Like, this shit hella connected, man. Just because your kids don't fucking talk to you when they get at the breakfast table, everybody on their phone, don't mean ain't nobody connected. Niggas is connected, then fuck. That is the problem. People are overly connected. People are just connected. We connected right now. Fuck you mean? We connected like shit. People don't talk to each other no more. Then they do. Have you seen someone's tweet wall? That shit is insane. People are tweeting, Skyping, vibing, minding, BitChute. People are just all of what people just metaversing, content creation, consuming. Fuck out of here, man. Shit just be too connected sometimes. You just be like, yo, back up. People got their whole life out there for no reason, just connected. Remember back in the day, in order to know something about somebody, you needed a PI, a private investigator. Not today, nigga. All you need is their Twitter page. All you need is their Instagram. Get their Instagram. Yeah, fuck a PI. When that Facebook, Instagram shit came out, private investigators everywhere was punching the air. Fuck! FBI agents was eating donuts. We got another one. It was like, we got him. You know we overly connected when the FBI agents, they don't even need field officers. They just go online and find out where the fuck you at, your location, your coordinates. They know what you had for breakfast. He's at the Krispy Kreme right now. That's a 10-4 officer, Murphy, the officer, Hillbilly Hard. Proceed with caution. Roger that. Niggas like, we got him. Meat and potatoes is always solid. Oh, you talking about in the garden? I ain't even doing. I just want straight watermelon. But yeah, meat and potato. Or cheese and meat, like back in the day, like in Europe, they just like a sliver of cheese and some like dried meat. That was like dinner. That was dinner. Most mundane, you most mundane right now. Most mundane, you sitting there saying we ain't connected, bro. As me and you are both sitting here connected. We are connected. We connected at this point. Y'all might as well shoot me a direct deposit. Meaningful, lasting connections are quite as real now, I believe. Where people meet and they just be lasting, like everything ain't all really doom and gloom. I mean, people meet and under weird circumstances. There's not like one place you can go to meet people. A lot of people are meeting people online. I think that's like the #1 way to meet people. But you still got people out there really moving and grooving. They come across somebody, woo, woo, woo. This nigga, you got the story of the country boy. He done moved to New York for a job and bumped into this woman walking down the street and knocked her book, and he helped pick up her books, and notices that she has beautiful almond-shaped eyes, and then she notices thing about it, and she's like, hey. And then she starts batting her eyes, and he's all like, oh, you want to go somewhere and get coffee? You want coffee? And then she's all like, I don't drink coffee. But then you're all like, we can go somewhere and get a water. You want to get a water? And she's like, I don't drink water. And then she's all like, oh, we go to this hot dog stand. So y'all kick it at the hot dog stand because, in New York, there's like 5 hot dog stands on every fucking block. Y'all go there and, what do you like? And she's all like, I like long walks on Coney Island. And you're like, I love Coney Island too. And then, you bond over that shit right there. Get some boardwalk fries at Coney Island and a hot dog. New Yorkers can't do shit without going somewhere and getting a fucking hot dog. So you get a hot dog and like, oh, over here. And then y'all meet and then have kids and y'all just live long as fuck, and then get old, the kids grow. How the fuck did y'all meet? And you be like, it's boring as fuck how we met with all this other shit going on how we met stories. But like we had hot dogs for our first date. We had hot dogs. We had New York hot dogs. You can only get those in New York. You ain't gonna bail me out of jail? Man, fuck no. I'm broke as fuck. I couldn't even bail myself out of jail. How the fuck I'm gonna bail you out of jail? What type of shit you want? How the fuck I'm gonna care more about you than I do me? That is just unhealthy. You don't even bail me out of jail? Like, nigga, I am broke. I don't know why y'all think I'm out there. Y'all think I'm a Lionel Richie rich. Hell no, man. I'm broke as fuck. Why you think I come on here asking y'all for money? How the fuck I'm gonna bail you? Most don't bond out of jail. I get released on OR. Man, just get a phone call. Shout out to Severe, dude. He's number. He always concerned about my phone overheating. He's gonna drop some phone overheating information and fun facts uh, every night. I was waiting on you. You usually hit me with that. You've been late. You were late with that, but you know, it's like every other stream. You hit me with the phone overheating. It'll be wintertime. 3 feet of snow on the ground. Fucking negative 88 degrees. Oh, the phone overheating. And then because of the phone, it got easily overheating. Like, yeah. PJ, I'm concerned about your phone possibly overheating. Yeah, we good. We good. It's all up. Made in Jersey. Man, that shit made me want to go get a chopped cheese, man. You can still talk playing. There's a Discord group for just about anything. Yeah, I don't really do the Discord group. I don't really do the because I'm not really interested in like a whole ass conversation. But I'm gonna be honest. I just want to talk at you people. I just want to talk at you. I don't want to engage for real. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, some people text me, they hit me up. But I ain't really trying to just sit online just be talking with you and shit. Like, I ain't really, I ain't really trying to really fuck what we talking about. Like, no, I don't want to talk to you for real. Unless there's a problem. I don't really want to just, hi! Get left on red. Somebody claps back 2 hours later. Hi! Fuck are we do? We dropping food pics. This ain't, no, this, but I expect like women do that. Like that's cool, but I ain't really trying to chop it up. Well, what we talking about? Another nigga? We gonna come in here and talk about how, what are we doing? What is that like Telegram? I don't even know what Discord is for. Cause I'm thinking Telegram, but I'm not really trying to do the Telegram shit like when. Fuck no, I ain't talking. Y'all remember when the bear niggas came in here? They was like, we're going hanging with the bears, BJ. Let's go. I was like, I don't want to talk to you niggas. Like, I don't want to talk to you niggas. Hey, they hit me up on Instagram. They back when on Benjamin said I'm a funny comedian, and the bear niggas was trying. Hey, you on the bear? Because we could be hanging with the bears, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we doing? Who and what are we talking? Why? Just a bunch of niggas on the screen, just doing what? What is the issue? What's the problem? Just to hang out. No, I do not want to hang out. Come help me split this wood. Fuck are we hanging out about? Just a bunch of niggas was up here. Niggas be in this corner. It'd be like 18 niggas on one fucking. Be like 18 niggas on one giant. Niggas. Like you look the hi. Mute mic. Like no. What is this? Just not even a debate, not even a top, just hop on, just hi and hi. It's just like I'm like shout out Raging Dishing and them niggas, but they try to hit me up. Was like, oh, I'm doing a New Year's stream. We just gonna be all day stream. Hop on. No, nigga, I don't know. For what? For what? What are we gonna talk about? Shout out Raging Dishing. What are we gonna talk about? Why would I hop on the stream just to hop on and be like, I'm here, I'm BJ, I'm here. How about it? What are we? I can't even. Fuck, are we gonna talk about Trudeau? I don't know shit about Canadian politics except for that nigga has an okay haircut, and people call him Fidel Castro's son. I don't know what the fuck. Fuck are we? I can't even name y'all's provinces. I can't go. What are we doing? No. Fuck are we? I don't even know what to say. I just show up, just awkward as fuck. Just they be like, BG, add something. I'll be like, I can't because I don't know what to add. This shit already got all the spice and zest it needs. It's 18 niggas here. Fuck am I gonna do? This shit is seasoned to hell. Fuck am I gonna add to it? I'd rather talk at you. I'd rather talk at you. Maybe I'm just like a narcissist or something. Oh, people been getting into that. I know Tyrone was looking at a broadcast and was going over that. I was like, maybe I'm narcissistic or sociopathic or some shit like that. Or one of these, I don't even. It's called something. It's a lot of narcissistic talk going on out there about narcissism. I'm pretty sure Moderna is working on a pill for this shit as we speak. Cure narcissism, take this pill. But you gotta take the shit 5 times a day. Take our pill 5 times a day and cure narcissism. There's gonna be a wide range of narcissistic traits by the time this shit all said and done. Do you think about having affection for your wife? You might be a narcissist. Take this pill 5 times a day. It'll be like a yellow and purple pill or some shit like that. Take the fucking pill. Just take it. Take 5 times a day. You're a narcissist. They ain't not even gonna diagnose you no more. You are a narcissist. You a narcissist by default. Narcissism. Take our pills. People gonna be like, damn, I'm a narcissist. They gonna run commercials. Do you think about your own life over the life of strangers? If you were in a burning building amongst a bunch of strangers, would you save yourself and wouldn't die for anybody? You might be a narcissist. Take these pills. You'd be like, damn. I wouldn't give a fuck about nobody else if I was in a burning building. I might be a narcissist. I might need these pills. Do you only care about your kids and not the lives of other kids? If your kids are in an accident, would you save them over a stranger's kids? You might be a narcissist. You'd be like, damn, you know what? I think I'm a narcissist. Were your children involved in a school shooting and you showed up and said, how are my kids, instead of asking how are the kids? You might be a narcissist. Who have been, your child have been in school during the shooting? Of course not. It was a school shooting and you showed the fuck up concerned about your kids. They'd be like, Tommy and Billy and Vanessa and Jessica, they're all okay. You'd be like, man, fuck them kids. How are my kids? Are my kids alive? What the fuck going on? You don't give a fuck about nobody else's kids but yours. You don't give a fuck about, you might be a narcissist. You might need to take that pill 5 times a fucking day. How dare you give a fuck about your kids, not everybody else's kids? They be like, man, fuck them kids. Who kid done died? Betty's kid, Betty's boy, the youngest of 3. Oh, shit. Well, my son is alive. He made it out. You don't give a fuck about Betty boy, the youngest of 3. Fuck him. Come here, Betty. She cries, come here. You don't really give a fuck. You just glad it wasn't your boy. Like, shit. I'm glad David is still alive, though. You don't say that, but, you be at the funeral like, damn. Our kids were in the same car when this shit happened. I'm glad my son survived. If you had a choice to bring back her kid and sacrifice your kid, it's his time. You're going to throw every biblical verse you can find on the subject at the matter. The Bible says when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I'm not sacrificing my son so your son could live. That's when you give guilt money. You be like, shit, here go $1,000. You can take the $1,000. Take the $1,000 for the cause, but yeah, fuck them kids. My kid doing. People be acting like it's a bunch of people acting like they care about Palestinian kids right now. The Gaza Strip, Hamas, Hezbollah. I don't give a fuck about them. People brought up Obama drone striking kids like y'all really gave a fuck about them kids. Those nameless, faceless kids. That's why I say I might be a narcissist. I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't care. I'm being completely honest. Sometimes it's better. I didn't care, to be honest. Sometimes you care about things when it happens in your vicinity. Or maybe if you believe y'all are one cohesive unit like a country, you may care about what the fuck going on down yonder. Because you know that shit gonna come around kind of affect you, son. Like the only reason some of y'all care about shit is because, and then it might come back and affect me. That's the only reason some of y'all care. Like you notice with police shootings and shit, like moms, the police are evil and they're bad and they shot their son. The only reason other parents rally around that shit is because they think it might happen to their kid. I have a boy. That's the first thing they say. We gotta protect our sons. Fuck you mean our sons? Nah, you got 2 sons. Betty boy ain't your son. But now the police brutality shit, you care because the police may stop your son. So you only care because it could affect your kids. That's it. That's it. One of the only reason people give a fuck about now, maybe not some of y'all, because y'all pay me money, so I'm gonna speak highly of y'all. Y'all good people. But a lot of parents don't give a fuck about the school, because they can have, if the national school if they started the LGBT shit on one in Maine, in a school, in a couple schools, parents all over the country wouldn't be able, they'd be like, ooh, that's a little fucked up situation. Glad we don't live there. Come on, honey, let's go. The only reason you give a fuck about this shit is because, and it might come here, it might spread here, and my kids will be, that's the only reason you give a fuck. Narcissists. Take 5 pills a day. They're purple and yellow, can't miss them. Big ass bottle. It says, take this, right there, from Moderna. When you say Moderna, you gotta say it like Anomaly say it. Y'all don't give a fuck about it. People fake gave a fuck about Ukrainian kids. They're dying in a war. Only reason you give a fuck is because you want to push an agenda for your political party. And other people claim to give a fuck. Outside of that, you don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them kids. You don't give a fuck about them kids. You know how many kids in Africa right now were just been abducted by Boko Haram? You don't give a fuck. You notice that, right? You notice you don't give a fuck, right? You want to know why? Because you weren't told to give a fuck. So when you do get told and you start giving a fuck, this shit not genuine. You see? You see it? You're a narcissist, man. Take the fucking pill 5 times a day. Purple or yellow pill. Can't miss it. It's in a bottle. Moderna. Fuck them kids. Look, I care because I overly care because we're all online and they care and they change their profile picture to care, so I care. I don't give a fuck about the kids. It be parents in here talking that care shit. They be all over there talking about, oh, it be graduation time in high school. You don't give a fuck about Billy, who got held back. You don't go up there and stop the broadcast. Stop, because Billy, how come Billy, this is an injustice? Nah, that nigga got all, you don't give a fuck about him. Your kid walked across the stage. That's all the fuck you care about. You don't give a fuck about the kids that failed or got it hard or going through something. You just show up cheering on your kid. You don't give a fuck about it. People be acting like they universally give a fuck about every fucking thing. That is impossible. That is impossible. That's just one thing I won't do is virtue signal like I give a fuck about something I don't give a fuck about. That shit takes a toll on your soul. BG almost converted me last stream. Converted you to Santi's World Bear. Shout out to you. Faith, can you hand Santi's World Bear some Snyder's pretzel pieces, please? But you just be annoying as fuck, though. Come on. And you know it, too. You just be annoying. You be here and there, too. You get a Santi's World Bear, you get around. I tell you what. You get around with your opinion pieces. That was just another example of why I feel like people who doing what I do now really shouldn't be getting paid to do this shit. Because it's like being a commentator. I mean, yeah, you got Madden and all that other shit, but it's like niggas commenting, niggas is just giving their opinions on shit and expect to get paid. I'm like, opinions are assholes. Everyone has one. If that was the norm, everyone would be getting paid and the currency would be immediately devalued. And nah, nigga, you should get paid. Everybody's opinions are like assholes. Everyone got one. So because you exist, you should be getting paid. That's pretty much how I feel like these online niggas who just talk feel. Like they're fucking special. Just makes a shit ton of money giving opinions. Anybody can fucking do that. Some of y'all got a buddy at work right now. Y'all work down there at the dock. Y'all got a buddy you work with. He give his opinions all the fucking time. But he got a job though. So it's like you hear an opinion like But nah, not the internet nigga. These niggas feel like you supposed to stop, Cash App, Dropbox, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, P.O. Box. My opinions are changing the world. That shit not changing the fucking world. If opinions could have changed the fucking world, it would have been changed by now. Shooby-doo-wop-a-doo-wop, I wanna love you. Shooby-doo-wop, my computer love. Don't ever cross your eyes and sing to your woman. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. Woo, 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 woo. Don't nothing dry the pussy up faster. Cross-eyed people, I don't know what to tell you. You just gonna have to find the one. She be cross-eyed too. I don't know what the fuck. Do you know what today is? You can be cross-eyed then fuck. You like, damn, he got how he pull her. Nigga just walk down the street. Hey, how are you? Sure. Yeah, of course. Like, damn, you gotta. That's why people be like, be a real man. Real. That's why I say I don't know what a real man is no more, because anybody could pull. Remember the metric for a woman used to be whether based on a man's masculinity or something? That shit don't even matter now. All you gotta do is make money. Money has replaced masculinity. The online people ain't gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell it to you. Money has replaced masculinity. So when women like, where the real men at? Nah, ain't no more. They don't exist. They're dinosaurs. They're going the way of the dinosaur. And I say that loosely. Oh, that's all they do. Just swap masculinity for money and financial gain and income. That's it. In today's time, money is the measure of what a real man is. I don't give a fuck how hard you work, how good you think you look, how much muscle you have. Man, some people, man, they just want the money. You know? If government doesn't change, we are doomed to repeat the same crap. If the government changed right now, we would still be doomed to repeat the same crap. We have been on a fucking loop. I don't know if you noticed that. But you can go down throughout history. You can go down throughout history and see shit just come full circle over and over again. I don't give a fuck if the government. You know how many governments have changed according to the will of the people? In a couple hundred years, the shit just ends up right back to going in circles, round and round. The way you doing me so bad, and I keep holding you down. Give you that, all they gonna do? Y'all, man, this shit, man, there's nothing you. Some of y'all carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're not Atlas. That was the Greek god who literally carried the world on his shoulders because Zeus cursed him to do so. Yeah, you're not Atlas. Some of y'all out there trying to carry weight of shit you had no business carrying. Now you got stomach ulcers. You fucking your body up. You in tune with your body, your mentality can affect your health. Stop it. Okay. There's really not a whole lot you can change, to be honest. Like people did then too, when you talk about what we can change, there's like 350 million people that believe changing in different directions. 350 million times over. So you change, they over there, they want change, they affecting that shit. So it's like you gonna constantly be pulled in different directions, and that's why we're on an endless. That's why we going in circles. Because that's what they mean by this. Nothing new under the sun. Not like new technology and all that shit, but the same starting points from where all this shit stemmed from. It's not new. You just going in circles, man. The Palestinians were streaming at the same time as the Israel. I ain't saying I don't give a fuck about Palestinian kids, man. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't give a fuck about Israeli kids. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck about Israeli kids, and I don't give a fuck about Palestinian kids. There's a big difference. Don't at me. Don't take my shit out of context neither. I care. I just don't give a fuck. If I gave a fuck, I'd be on the first flight out, passing out water bottles in bombing zones and shit. Come here. Come here. Come here, get this water bottle and a pizza. I'll go over there, order Domino's pizza or whatever the fuck they got going on, and hand that shit out. How the fuck I'ma tell y'all I care from the safety of my backyard in this beautiful state of Virginia? Why would y'all even respect me after saying some shit like, I care, and you should care, and we all should care, and this is why? Nigga, take your ass out there then. Fly the fuck out there. And personally give financial aid. Go out there with a wad of ones, and make it rain on the Palestinian motherfuckers that got bombed the fuck up. Go make it rain on little Israeli children. And here's a stack for you, Aflafra. And here's a stack for you, Ahmed. And you get money. Go out there with water bottles. Go out there with Pizza Hut coupons. Go out there with homemade gourmet tuna noodle casserole. Cut that bitch up and make them line up. And don't fucking tell me you give a fuck about them. You not out there helping them. Fuck, nigga be tweeting, I care, we care, everyone cares. You don't care. Nah, you know what? I take that back. I am not a narcissist. You guys that act like you care are the real narcissists. Y'all not gonna gaslight me. Look at me arguing with myself right now. Y'all not gonna gaslight me. I'm not a narcissist because I admit I don't give a fuck. I think the real narcissistic thing to do would be to act like you care, siphon sympathy from people, start a movement like you give a fuck, and then not do nothing with the movement that you started. None of you niggas flew the fuck out there. Half of you niggas don't even got passports. You couldn't even do nothing if you wanted to. Then too, y'all broke as fuck. Just broke as fuck. You gonna go out there and financial aid, huh? Handing out water bottles? No. Yeah, I'm not a narcissist. I take that back. I take that whole segment of the stream back. I'm not a narcissist. I'm a BG. That's what the fuck I am. I'm a barricade garage ass nigga. With a champion log splitter. And I showed y'all in the beginning how to maneuver those big dumbass rounds that I affectionately call big girls. Y'all can't name another professional YouTuber / professional homeowner that can show y'all how to do what I just showed y'all how to do at the beginning of the stream. I got like 2 more questions. We're going in circles, around and round. Thank y'all for coming to my open mic night. We're going in circles, round and round. Take 2. We're going in circles, circles, round and round. The way you doing me so bad, and I keep holding you down. I appreciate y'all coming to my open mic night. You put the mic back. I got this bitch mic'd up. This bitch mic'd up. You can notice there's a difference between me pointing at me and then pointing it over here somewhere down yonder. This is called a shotgun mic. I needed this bad boy right here when I was doing skits. When I was doing comedy skits. This was my setup. I just continued using it to live stream, to talk shit. Well, I'll tell y'all about them cross-eyed niggas though. They want them cross-eyed niggas. They gotta put bifocals on, try to hide that eye. That's why I told don't nothing dry the pussy up faster than a cross-eyed nigga coming at you. That when she changed her mind, she like, I don't want to go on a date. He didn't use his cross-eyed picture on. He didn't use his cross-eyed picture on the eHarmony website you met him on. And you seen him in real life with the eye cocked like a pistol. And when she get mad, she like, yo, you could have just been honest with me. I wouldn't have wasted my gas coming out here to meet you. BG, you changing subjects too quickly. Oh, shout out to Faith Fair and her bonus hole video. I seen that shit. The fucking bonus hole. Really? I seen that. I seen that. Oh darn. The fuck. The vagina is the bonus hole. coming up our whole life, the bonus hole always meant something else. Now it done changed. I think they just say shit just to be funny. Like, who take that serious? No one takes that. Who's really gonna be out there calling vaginas bonus holes so they wouldn't offend the cross-dressing community? And then that's when I put it right up in her bonus hole. The baby came out the bonus hole. Like, shit, wow. Y'all, this why I don't pay attention to that. Now y'all know why I'm in the wood yard. Y'all, when you consume too much of that type of shit, that should affect you spiritually. Ain't no fucking way I'm about to sit up here and... Fuck no. They out here talking about bonus holes. Y'all think I'm gonna still be watching the news after that shit? Fuck no. I'm gonna be right out here in the backyard singing my Jasmine Sullivan's. I'm going in circles, round and round. The way you doing me so bad, and I keep holding you down. Meanwhile, they live TV, and that's just it. The vagina has now been named the bonus hole. Fuck no. I'm boycotting any news media, anything that come run with that and present that and put that out there in the air, in the atmosphere. Give Santee a hummus cup. Shout out to Santee's world. Remember the Bunny Man at the Virginia Gentleman's Distillery? I don't even know what that's about. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't watch the news no more. I don't even keep up with that. Oh, what's up, Jessica? I'm going in circles, circles, round and round. The way you doing me so bad, and I keep holding you down. Michelle said Scandal was a good show. Bitch, please, Miss Pope would have been smoke. Secret Service on your head bot. Red dot, that's a headshot. Dead thought. You've been live for 2 hours now. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to this Ford F-150 with this 12-foot dump trailer riding up the streets. They got a better setup than I do, I tell you what. Shit is just so not fair. He making payments on that shit though, I tell you what. I like not making payments on shit. I can put the extra money I get in the purchasing the chopped cheese from Spanish Harlem, New York. His extra money goes towards payments. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody, but there's something I must confess. Yo, Robert Kelly. That nigga, I know I mentioned this a lot, but that nigga, that's a singing that nigga. He sang that shit in the middle of the street a cappella for no reason. It was holding the fucking note. When he sang for Farrakhan, there's a video of R. Kelly singing live for Farrakhan. Like he was just chilling, laid back, wasn't even really trying. But they kept poking him and prodding. They was like, man, sing something. Go ahead. He was like, man, he like, go ahead, sing something. Man, that nigga stood up and belched. I wish that I could touch you now. I wish that I could hold you now. I know you smiling down on me, saying everything's okay. Man, he sound exactly like he do on the record. That shit is just insane. You ever seen someone put mayo on a chopped cheese? Shit is so that. Hell no, they putting chopped cheese on bagels in Williamsburg, Brooklyn though. The one dude that be getting his chopped cheese from Haji's Bodega in Spanish Harlem, he flipped the fuck out. Yo, they in Brooklyn putting the chopped cheese on a fucking bagel. Like I ain't even trying to say that they can't replicate what started out here, but yo, they fucking putting it on a bagel with raisins. Yo, son, this shit bananas. Yo, they bugging out there in Williamsburg. Like, he was livid. Oh, the fucking chopped cheese does not belong on a bagel. That's all we saying. Like it's a fucking injustice. Yo, they were upset. They took, bro, them niggas, they take that chopped cheese shit serious. They feel like Williamsburg, that's like the good side of Brooklyn. Like you got a lot of Jews over there. They put that shit on a bagel. Niggas was upset. And I'll be with you one day. I'll see you again someday. I wish. I ate Steakums because of BG. Now I just buy the meat and use my own bread. Man, I remember that Steakum bit I did. I was talking about some real shit from my childhood. People was on here talking about, your mom ain't shit for feeding you that. You know that, right? I'm like, bitch, I know, bitch. Yo, you know your mom ain't shit for feeding y'all Steakums. You know all what was bad was in. Shut your bitch ass up. This is how we grew the fuck up. Steakums. Wonder Bread with nothing but peanut butter on it. Syrup sandwiches. In the cupboard. I was in the cupboard. People like, what, you was getting ingredients? No, nigga, I was in the cupboard with the door closed. Drinking syrup. Fuck, my little ass was in the cupboard. Everybody remember that. I got fans. They be like, hey, dude, remember you be in the cupboard? You used to be in the cupboard. We'd look for you in the cupboard. Drinking syrup. I could fit on the shelf in the cupboard. I was a little one. Jam or jelly BG? Nah, straight peanut butter. Straight peanut butter. But when it does come down to jam or jelly, I choose marmalade. Real men choose marmalade. I tell you what. And real men spread that Grey Poupon. Real men have a thing of Grey Poupon on the door of the refrigerator. I tell you what. Real men put apple butter on a Thomas English muffin. I tell you what. John Dillinger's Public Enemy #1. I was like, nigga, you want to slow down and say that shit again? John Dillinger's Public Enemy #1. That's how they say it. I said, how you say one? Juan. They said one like Juan, like the Mexican nigga. They play basketball, y'all call it one-on-one. Yeah, it's John Dillinger's Public Enemy #1. It's like, what? These niggas in the 40s and 50s had weird accents. Fucking this shit. Who the fuck is Juan? Chopped cheese. Steakums is not steak. Shout out to Steakums. Peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. That's a Jessica Sheep. What? Peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. Just saying that make my stomach bubble. My stomach's bubbling. This shit you got mayonnaise on it with peanut butter? Yo, people who eat peanut butter mayonnaise sandwiches definitely pour the milk in the bowl before the cereal. I'm telling you real shit, son. That's just some wild shit right there. That's some narcissistic shit right there. Whoever's out there eating peanut butter sandwiches with mayonnaise need to take that pill 5 times a day for the rest of his life to get rid of those narcissistic traits. That sandwich combo will make you black pill. I'm black pilled. I'm black pilled. I got too much. My pill. I've been black. I've been peeled. I'm black pilled. I don't know not another pill, except that platinum pill plus. I've been took 3 of those. BJ, you're black pill and you're jaded. Somebody called me jaded. Your jaded outlook on life. You're so jaded. I was like, look at this cultured nigga here calling me jaded. BG, get out the thesaurus. My vernacular isn't up to par. You'll get there. When I ran out of 100% orange juice, I mixed with water and made 50% orange. Bro, that's all we did coming up, man. We knew how to water shit down. We watered milk down. That shit wasn't. You get down there, you only got like a pint left in that gallon jug. You like, oh no, not today. Go on over there, run that water in there, shake that shit up. Fuck no, we put water in our dish soap. Nigga, you got this much dish soap, you got this much left in the bottle. Oh no, not today. You pull that cap off, you put that water in there, shake that shit up. Everything got stretched in. Laundry detergent, everything. I've never seen True Romance. That's a movie? BG, can I get a quart with 75% off coupon? Hell no, I don't do discounts. I'm already providing a quality product. That's another thing too. People expect a discount with more. Like people, when I deliver a half cord, people are like, "Can I get a discount?" People like, "Yo, you deliver a cord. I mean, you deliver a quarter cord, they'll pay full price. But when you get to it, is there some? They'll ask you, "Is there some type of discount if I get this much?" I'm like, "No. If anything, there should be more because I'm handling the wood more." You know how long it takes me to load up a half a cord? Fuck no, you're not getting a discount. You're gonna pay these prices. I have my reasons though, but nah, no discounts right now. Discount time, discounts, that's summertime. You get discounts on large amounts of wood. Right now, it's crunch season. And I really don't have that much wood left. You see, I got that right there. I got all this right here. And I got like 10 pallets on the other side of the yard, and I'm out. All this stuff I'm stacking right here, this for next year. So this isn't even in the equation right here. Yeah, y'all gonna get, yeah, it's full price. And on November 1st, the prices are going up. Real shit. So you need to get your wood now. Typically by the middle of December, everybody's out of firewood. Like you gonna be hitting up the firewood, man, he gonna be like, "Yo, I'm out. Like I've been bought out, I'm good." Yeah, ain't no discount. Ain't no discount. You got people, they try to, I'm local. I hate when people try to reverse cajole you into giving them a discount by saying they're either local or they always, I'm like, "Yo, you should want to support me and pay full price." If for like family be doing that shit, like they'd be like, "Oh, can I get the, man, come on, you know me?" I'm like, "You know me. If anything, you should give me more. You should give me more than what you pay a brick and mortar shop to fix your car." At that point, that shit's a two-way street. Come on, man, you know me. Like, we good, man. I got it. Like, nah, nigga, you know me. I'm good. I got you. Fuck you mean, nigga, you going, you, hell no. That shit just backwards. Pay these full prices and be glad to do so. Yeah, I like the word cajole. If you've noticed these last couple live streams, I've slid that in there. I'm not even gonna hold you. I admit I've been using that. I've been who noticed that? Yo, Jared Nye, that's pretty good. Yo, Faith, can you get Jared Nye some Snyder's pretzel pieces, please? Get him, throw in a bag of combos, pizza flavor too, please. Throw in a string cheese. Yeah. The 7-Eleven brand. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. You noticed. I like saying cajole. I will pay full price and give you a tip and a meal for you and BGW. Thank you. That's supportive as hell right there. That's that shit right there I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yep, I'm about to get up out of here though. Finish splitting this. I showed y'all how to split these big girls right here. And just that little bit of information I shared with you guys in the beginning of this stream on how to split these big girls, that should take you a long way. Like shit like that, I'm only supposed to have in my book to make you buy the book. But I just gave it to you for free. So yeah. Finish splitting this. Got that hickory right there. I'm gonna chop up this cherry wood first. Get this cooking wood out of here. Cause I'm sick of it just sitting right there. Yeah, get ready to burn this. Start up the little fire pit. See I cleaned it out. Burn that. And yeah, keep stacking. Just keep stacking. You gonna leave it up then? Yeah, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. Look at that. So I stacked this. I stacked this stack yesterday, right here. So, until you can see, you look on top of it. CD, I love these steak fry cuts. These steak fry style splits. They look like steak fries. Right? If you hear somebody else referring to the dimension of the wood steak fry, they got it from me. Like I'm trademarking that. Like I'm trademarking that style of split. Like no one else is doing this type. This steak fry style split right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Oh, hi, butterfly. How are ya? How are ya? Hey, do you want to say hi? Do you want to? So yeah. Anyway, steak fry style split. That came from me. All right. That's what we do. I may not get good service over here, but I'm gonna show y'all this auxiliary wood wall. So that's pretty much all. Y'all see that's just seasoned well right there. That's seasoned up extremely nice. And this is a high shade area. It gets little sunlight during the day, but that's seasoned up real good. They are known as julienne cut fries. I like it. I like steak fries though. I like the steak fries. Sometimes you go to the right place, they'll throw Old Bay seasoning on them. Maybe that's just because, I'm kind of grew up in Maryland. But you get the steak fries with the Old Bay seasoning on them. The boardwalk fries. Halloween BG Predator with a pickle. Don't be scared to get a pickle either. And this shit, it's expensive, but I just showed y'all it's worth it. Oregon Tools, they need to pay me. Look at this shit. You can't, bruh, if you don't got a pickle every man needs a pickle. This is how you know I'm rich. I got 2 pickle. I'm holding like $200 right here. Can't beat it. Oregon 18-inch pickle. Check that out, huh? You like that, don't you? Yeah. Oregon 18-inch pickle and Northern Tool for $119. Yeah, my second one was like $120. When I bought the first one, last year it was like $80 when I got my first one. But yeah, it's about $120. That sounds about right. $120 for one. Yeah, that's $240 right there, man. That's how you know I'm rich. I still need y'all to send me money though. It's fund my lifestyle. Got me a Ryobi pickle. That's nice. That's adorable. That's adorable. And an Ace Hardware pitchfork. with the 5 time. You gotta get the 5 time. This shit does a good job scooping up this wood debris. Get you a 5 time pitchfork. Get you 2 of them. You're gonna need 2. See, I got one over there in the compost box. You're gonna need 2 pitchforks. All right, I'm out.